Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. Thank you for joining me for this video. And former first round pick in the NFL draft, Paxton Lynch, quarterback. He is going to be joining the CFL. And so the former Missouri Tiger, he's going to be making a return to football, but not with the NFL as he was, previously with the Denver Broncos. He was their first round pick. I remember that draft in which, Jerry Jones afterwards was saying that he really regretted not taking Paxton Lynch. But obviously, if you're a Cowboys fan, you're feeling like you dodged a bullet there in terms of just, he obviously wasn't that productive as an NFL pro. That's just the reality of it. But he does have an opportunity here to get back in football with the Canadian Football League as he is signed with the Rough Riders of the Canadian Football League. So he's 27 years old and has not played in an NFL game dating back to 2017, where he made 2 starts for the Broncos that season, and he went 0-2 as a starter. The article goes on here to describe, his passing percentage. He was about 67% completion percentage, and he was passing for 295 yards, averaging 9.8 yards per completion, 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions that year in 2017. He was selected 26 overall in the first round of the 2016 NFL draft, appearing in 3 games, 2 starts as a rookie. He went 1-1 as a starter and completed 59% of his passes for 497 yards, averaging just over 10 yards of completion and 2 touchdowns to 1 interception. Again, that was as a rookie back in 2016. And so if you look at that, just looking at it, drafted in 2016, but has not played since 2017. So that means he didn't even finish out his rookie contract, and they immediately knew that he was not ready. It seemed like it was that far away from him being the guy that the Broncos were hoping he were when they drafted him. So obviously, sometimes stuff like that happens. But gee, normally they give a guy a longer chance to see what he can do. But they opted to release him on September 2nd of 2018 after spending the rest of the 2018 campaign as a free agent. He eventually signed up with the Seattle Seahawks. I remember that short stint there before being waived in August of 2019 during final roster cuts. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, they signed Lynch to their practice squad in September and promoted him to the active roster on October 11th following an injury to Mason Rudolph. He was eventually released by the team ahead of the 2020 season during final cuts. And so, as you can see, he's just was not able to stick around in the NFL. And that's really sad. I mean, given a first round pick that he was, such high hopes, high expectations. Obviously, at California, a lot of hype was around him. That's the same college that, Aaron Rodgers went to. And so, certainly, if you have a great season at Cal, you're going to get looked at. But it just didn't work out for him as a pro. And he finished his NFL career with 4 starts and 5 appearances over 2 seasons, completing 79 of 128 passes for 62% completion percentage for 792 yards, with 4 touchdowns and 4 interceptions, posting a record of 1-3 as a starter and a QBR of 76.7. But with all that being said, though, perhaps the Canadian Football League would present an opportunity for him to go out there and just have fun. I mean, really, you work so hard to get there. You want to play football. You get an opportunity to do what you love for a living. So hopefully he'll be able to take advantage of that situation. Wish him the best of luck and that he's able to go out there and produce at a high level. With all that being said, though, thank you so much for joining me for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, as more news continues to unfold, you can be sure to find it here. So thanks again for watching, and see you guys next time.